Hey guys, so for those who don't know, the founders of Three Arrows Capital have actually gone missing. And as far as their physical whereabouts, these two guys here, Suzu and Kyle Davies, and there's actually some updates I have on them. There's actually an email that Suzu sent just earlier today, so I'm gonna go over that as well as a subpoena for Kyle Davies and Suzu to actually come forward. So a lot of big updates, but basically for those who don't know, Three Arrows Capital, they're one of the big companies that went bankrupt basically when UST imploded because they had a lot of their funds tied up into UST, as well as a couple other cryptocurrency companies imploded as well. But now they're filing for bankruptcy and people are losing a lot of money. So let's actually dive into what's going on with them and basically how they're gone missing. So it says here, the co-founder of failed crypto hedge fund Three Arrows Capital appear to be on the run from creditors, according to court documents recently filed in New York. Lawyers representing the creditors say the physical whereabouts of Suzu and Kyle Davies, who started Three Arrows in 2012, are currently unknown, ahead of a hearing that is scheduled for 9 a.m. ET on Tuesday to discuss next steps in the liquidation process, which, as the time of this video, is tomorrow. The documents filed Friday evening also allege the founders have not yet begun to cooperate with the liquidation process, quote, in any meaningful manner, unquote. On Monday, lawyers requested the court keep the identity of the creditors anonymous, and Sue and Davies did not respond to request for comment. So again, these guys managed over $10 billion in assets as of March, and on July 1st, they filed for Chapter 15 bankruptcy. Now, this is huge because, again, it's a lot of money, and basically what it's come down to is there's been a lot of threats on their life, and that's why they've kind of fled the country. A lot of people think they're in Singapore right now. And basically all this says on the rest of this article says, in Friday's filing, creditors requested that the court suspend Three Arrows Capital's right to transfer or dispose of any assets. So basically they don't want them to be able to move any assets around or sell anything right now. And it also says that can include banks, crypto exchanges, and counterparties. So basically asking the courts to subpoena the founders who may have information about their assets. So that's something big that's been going on. Again, along with Voyager and all these other companies that have filed for bankruptcy, it's a big deal in the crypto market right now, but there is some updates on the whereabouts. So you can see here, it says, watch your news, a legal administrator received approval to subpoena the founders and manage Three Arrows Capital assets. This was as of a couple hours ago. And basically says the court granted provisional relief was issued by a Southern District Judge of New York. So 3AC previously received a liquidation order from the British Virgin Islands, and then was followed by Chapter 15 bankruptcy filing by the financially troubled firm. Now, there's a tweet that Suzu made today. Again, I'm going to go over that. But the big thing here is this court basically getting the okay to subpoena these guys and basically subpoena their holdings as well. So that's something that's going to be big. It's going to be coming out over the next few days. But what I want to talk about here is the details of Suzu's tweet. Okay, so if you go to Suzu on Twitter at ZHUSU, you can see here he hasn't tweeted since June 14th, nearly a month ago, and today he finally tweeted. He said, sadly, our good faith to cooperate with the liquidators was met with baiting. Hope they did exercise good faith with the Starkware token warrants. Now, this article here, again, I'm going to link all these articles in the description and pin in the comments. But these articles basically state that the aforementioned emails were seen out by Christopher and Daniel of Advictus Law, who is Suzu's legal counsel. The emails were reportedly sent to the legal team of Three Arrows Capital liquidators, okay? And these are the people that they're having problems with right now, the liquidators for 3AC. It says, per the email, Suzu's legal counsel was accusing the liquidators of baiting both the founders. All of this while neglecting their efforts to work with them. So basically, Suzu and Kyle Davies aren't participating in any of the calls that are going on. And they're saying that liquidators are baiting them. And now they're fighting against liquidators. They're refrained from proceeding with any calls that was scheduled. And basically what's going on is there's a big fight of, people pointing fingers, basically. So that's something, again, if you want to read this email, you can read it here. It basically, that's all it says, is they weren't cooperating with them. And it says they won't be proceeding with the call this evening. And then basically it says, please immediately confirm in writing, when did the liquidators know about Starkware exercise? What are the steps that the liquidators took in relation to the Starkware exercise after learning about the Starkware exercise? What are the steps liquidators took to ascertain the value that could be realized if the company exercised its rights in relation to the Starkware exercise? And whether the liquidators reached out to the Starkware before July 5th, 2022, being the deadline of the Starkware exercise. So I'm assuming the Starkware exercise is whenever the funds will be liquidated and kind of working with that. But again, I'll have to look at more details on that. But basically, they're kind of saying, hey, y'all weren't working with us. Now we need a response from you as to why. So again, a lot of drama going on right now with 3AC, but I just want to update y'all, and I will definitely make videos as I get more updates about them, but just more craziness in the crypto market. Again, always be safe, and please, in the time like this with crypto, always keep your money safe with all the scams going around. About yesterday, I talked about the Uniswap hack. It was basically a phishing scam that happened for people who got free coins. Again, don't even try to interact with those free coins on Etherscan or anywhere, because they could give you a link to a faulty website. But yeah, hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. Again, if you did, please leave a comment. Please like the video if you liked it, and please subscribe if you haven't. Really appreciate all my subscribers. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time.